Hi here, Vince here, I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the brand new series that started on Saturday night of Britain's Got Talent. I'm so glad it's back because I think we need it back on TV, and I watch it year after year. If you've been living under a rock or haven't seen the programme before, it's basically a variety performance. So far we're at the audition progress stages, which lasts about 6 to 7 weeks, and basically there's 4 judges and at least 3 yeses to go through to the next round. You know what? I actually prefer the live shows than the auditions, because usually 90% of the time the judges usually say yes to whoever auditions for the show when you see it on TV. Obviously they do say no to some people, but usually most of the time they usually would say yes to any act that comes on, and it really is a bit unpredictable. It's not a bit unpredictable, it's a bit predictable, because, you know, if you just walk on stage they'll probably say yes. But you know what, Britain's Got Talent still has variety performances. It's still as funny as it started, and it's still going quite strong. And you know what makes it different from the X Factor and Britain's Got Talent is that the judging panel has stayed the same for the last 6 years compared to the X Factor, and their lineup of judges keep on changing and swapping around each year. So yeah, I'm just really glad to see Britain's Got Talent back this year. There were a few acts that stood out for me on the first show. There was the man, I don't know what you would call it, but there was a man who was half Canadian, I think, half British, because he comes from Yorkshire. He was sort of magician. Basically, he locked himself in a box of water. It's basically, he was handcuffed and had to find the key to get out, and it was just torture. If you've seen Britain's Got Talent, the first show, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then watch the clip on YouTube. Basically, the man handcuffed himself and tried to look for a key to get him outside of a box. He was in a box of water, and eventually, I think it took him over it was over 2 minutes he was in the box. You know what? And don't get me wrong, that man was very, very, very talented man. I mean, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he managed to survive. But here's what my problem is. Whoever wins Britain's Got Talent wins, I think it's like £250,000 plus a chance to go to the Royal Variety performance and obviously meet the royal family probably. The problem I have with that act of getting out of a box of water, trying to find a key and seeing somebody suffer, is that suitable for the royal family to watch? Is that entertainment? Is that something which could class as entertainment? Do we really need to see that? I mean, the guy has tried to be on Britain's Got Talent for the last few years, and I can see why the producers have not let him audition for the show. But I don't know. I mean, I would love to see it again. I don't think it's going to win. Yeah, it was a bold guy with a long beard and a lot of tattoos. I don't know what you call that, magician kind of thing. But yes, it's not my kind of thing. I don't think that should really win and go to the Royal Variety performance. I mean, is that really entertainment? Is that really what you want to watch on a Saturday night? See somebody in pain, basically. But you know what, the guy's talented, and I'm intrigued if he would make he probably is going to make the semi-finals, but I wonder if they're going to pre-record it just in case something goes wrong. That's like they did the last time I can act like that when Britain's Got Talent. But one act that will be seen on the semi-finals is there was another magician. Mark, you know what? I'm so terrible with names. But there's a magician, and when he came on stage, he said he was going to do magic. I kind of thought, oh no, not another magician. We've seen these years and years, and they do exactly the same. But you know what? He did actually do something different, because his magic was very clever. I know it's done before, and we've seen it before, but it was very clever because it's basically his daughter kind of predicted, like about a couple of years ago, what the judges would pick out. Like, yeah, Simon Cowell, one of the judges, circled a word in a book, and the word was hat, and apparently the magician's daughter 2 years ago said the word hat in a video. And I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And also it was actually quite emotional, and it's weird saying that about a magic trick, because obviously his wife went through cancer while she was pregnant, so they weren't sure they were going to have the baby or not. And it was actually quite emotional. And guess what? That was Anton Deck's Golden Buzzer act, and I'm quite happy that was the Golden Buzzer act, really, because he really did deserve it, what he's been through and what his family's been through. And I am intrigued what he's going to do on the semi-finals as well. What else was there? Oh yes, there were. There was the blood choir, gospel choir. There were a couple of gospel choirs on the first show. Yes, they were good. I quite liked them. Oh, there is this mini diversity junior dance act now, which was run by Ashley Banjo, who was the lead of diversity, or the head of diversity. Some people said this is cheating because Ashley Banjo's had the old idea. But I don't think it's cheating, I think it's a good idea. There are a lot of actually good acts. And hopefully, let's hope Britain's Got Talent's got even more good acts still to come throughout the series. Also Stephen Mulhern's got Britain's Got More Talent, which is on ITV2 after the main show watches. To be fair, I don't really watch Britain's Got More Talent, to be honest with you, because it's just actually see that won't be making it the semi-finals because they're not on the main show. But Steve Mulhern's quite a funny guy, isn't he, really? Weird, but funny. Oh, yes. And finally, I've got to talk. And it was also quite nice to see Ant and Dec on the programme, because obviously this was filmed before the rest of Drink Drive with Ant McPartland, so it's quite nice to see Ant back on screen. Obviously he's going to be in court today, so it's been sad, but you know what, he was going to go back and rehab. Hopefully it's only for the best. And also Declan Donnelly will now be presenting the live shows on his own on Britain's Got Talent. And it also on a brighter note, it will be filmed, the live shows will be filmed in a theatre, Hammersmith Apollo, I think it is. It's no longer going to be a studio, I think it's going to be like an actual theatre this time for all the live shows, which is actually might be a good idea. Although we have got like 6 or 7 weeks until we see the live shows. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the live shows are going to be about. And I also watch more Britain's Got More Talent after, because I think the Britain's Got More Talent live shows are better than the pre-recorded. For me, I like the live shows. I do like the auditions because you see a little bit of everything, but it's a bit predictable when the judges keep saying yes to every single act they see. But you know what? you know what, I'm happy to see Britain's Got Talent back. We need it to be back on TV. I think in a time like this, you really need something to make you laugh. Yeah. And yeah, I'm glad that Britain's Got Talent's back. Yes, I am, and it's just nice, you know, it's nice. Yes. And so, what do you think about Britain's Got Talent coming back? Are you excited in the new series? Are you not excited about the new series? Do you think it's predictable? What acts do you want to see go through to the semi-final? What were your favourites on the first show? Please comment down below and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again in another video. Bye.